um it's very hard to even talk about, you know, like. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laquelle. If this is your first time here, so in today's video, as you can see from the title, we are doing a chit chat, get ready with me, chitty chat, long waited overdue video. Okay, I know. I'm not gonna do too much of an intro. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not already part of the squad, turn on the post notifications so you'll be notified the next time I post a video. Let's jump right into this video. Okay, so you guys, honestly, the reason why I have not been posting, and so I've been home now for a week and like a day. I'm actually going back to work early, so I won't be posting any videos. This will probably be the only video I get to post. My face has broken out tremendously, and I'm not understanding what it is. I honestly need to invest in going to a dermatologist, or just doing my research and honestly looking for a good cleansing, because CeraVe, Cetaphil, St. Ives, it's not doing it. It was at one point, but as you can see, I'm getting a pimple right here and right here. Honestly, they may be from hormonal acne. I'm assuming that's what it is. And while I'm talking, I'm gonna go in with this Milk grip primer. So I already moisturized my face. Just get one pump. So this thing was $15. The big one is $30. I'm like, well, I also got the new Fenty hydrating longwear foundation. I know this has been out for some months, but I haven't tried it, so I wanted to. I got the shade 390. Probably do the brows first. So yeah, you guys, I honestly have been just honestly working, to be honest. Like, I've been staying in Anchorage. Like last year, what I did, I stayed in Anchorage like a dumbass for like ever, and I don't know why I do that to myself, because I regret it in the end. Because for one, I hate being in Alaska longer than I need to be, and I'm over it. And so I'm going back to work early. As you guys, some of you guys may know, I got a promotion at work, and so I work at a whole new camp. And when we don't have people to fill in, now that I got the promotion, we have to step in and fill in. I have a life, you know, and although I don't want to let my team down, but it's just like, I've given so many years to this company. I'm gonna be hitting 30 in a couple of years. Like, I ain't trying to be up there forever. Like, I want a family, you know. And I met this guy last night, and well, the other day, and he's all like, you know, how old are you? Well, are you even, we were talking, and he was like, are you old enough to get in the clubs? And I'm like, what? Yeah, like, I must be hitting 30 in a few years. And he's like, 30? He's like, well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I'm just like, you know, thank you, you know. And he's like, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? And I told him, you know, I work on the slope, blase blase. He's like, what's the slope? I explained to him. I told him how I'm here 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, you know. And he's like, what? He was like, girl, you gotta have a life. And I'm like, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm so used to the money, you know. I'm so used to the time off. I got too comfortable. And that's one thing you never want to do. You never want to get too comfortable at a job, because then you start to limit your abilities of going further in life. And it's like, hard work pays off, but I want to be able to, you know, start things that I wanted to start, you know, in January. But it's like, I can't, because I'm only here for a week, and it's like, you know, I can't start you know, this project and be here for only 1 week and then be gone for 3 weeks or a month and then come back home and people be waiting on me, you know? So it's like I have to prioritize what I'm trying to do right now, and it keeps on pushing things back further and further, and it's making me have less motivation to do the things that I really want to do because I'm incapable of, you know, proceeding with the process, you know? So it's kind of, you know, I wouldn't say it's depressing because I don't want to say that. I want to say it's more like heartbreaking, and it makes me concerned of how am I going to continue working on the slope, which is a 2-week and 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off rotation, and fulfilling my happiness, you know, because yeah, I'm happy on the slope. Yeah, you know, I'm thankful for my job, and yeah, I make really good money, but money does not buy you happiness. It does not. It can buy you everything in the world. If you're not happy with what you're doing, that ain't gonna help. It's not gonna make you happy. You're gonna, you know, hate doing what you do. And I don't hate what I do. I love what I do, and you know, like I said, I'm very thankful for my job and everything, but we'll conceal the brows after. So I have to find a way, you know, for me to balance, you know, what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it, you know. So right now I'm just going to, you know, take my time with it and, you know, appreciate it, you know, get the experience and just go from there, you know, because like I said, I don't want to be on the slope forever. You know, I want a family, and you know, I can't say I want a family and, you know, I'm never home to, you know, allow things to be aligned for me to have a family, you know. So it's like I have to be aligned with things in order for me to have what I want in life. So I love working on the slope. I love my job. I love it. I appreciate it. I value it. But that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. You know, I want to be a businesswoman. I want to be an entrepreneur. You know, I want to be you know, my own boss. I don't want to limit what I can do in life because I have a rotational job. I don't. So I'm just, you know, taking it right now. I'm stacking my money. I'm just, you know, trying to, you know, be as humble and appreciative and positive as possible, and, you know, keeping good energy around me, you know, and stuff like that, because you know, I want to grow. I want to get further in life, and, you know, school is not for me. We found that out. School isn't for everyone. I want to get my skin back healthy, and honestly, I think part of it is from me being at work and the water up there is trash, and you know, it's harsh on the skin. So, I'm going to conceal my brows with the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. And I picked up the shade 350. I know they say you can use whatever shade here, but the shade 390 looked just like the foundation for the concealer. So this one may be a little bright, but I like a bright under eye. So, but I'm gonna conceal the brows first. Filming is what I love to do. Like, I love editing videos. Like, it just makes me so happy, you know, to come on here and you know, record and come on here and talk to you guys, you know. But when my face is looking horrible, then it's like, I don't want to record nothing for nobody, not even for myself. Like, and that's why I haven't been posting pictures, because Your girl look crusty. Crusted, dusted. No. One thing I wanted to bring up was Kobe Bryant, you guys. Now, I always said Kobe Bryant was a ball hog. Don't come for me in the comments. I don't care. But Kobe Bryant, he was a ball hog, you know, and I get it, you know, but his death was very, very, very hard for a lot of people, and it was even sad for me. And it was even more sadder. Not sadder. It was even more like heartbreaking because his baby girl was with him. Like, one thing about me, when someone dies, like, I'm so happy Vanessa put her page on her Instagram on public now, because before it was private, and I wasn't about to request her and be sitting in her fucking requesting, because, you know, I'm pretty sure she was not going to be requesting nobody no time soon. But one thing about me, when people die, you guys, I go and fucking search everything. Like, I act like I was a fan of them when someone dies. Like, I do hella research. Like, it's crazy because I get so attached to shit like that, and it's like, how? When I don't even know them, like, I don't cry. I mean, I wasn't a basketball person. Like, I watched it, but I wasn't like, you know, a huge fan of basketball. Like, I'm not a huge fan of sports in general, you know. Like, I watch it every now and again, but it's like, you won't just catch me watching a basketball game by myself. Like, it's either because I'm with someone who's watching it and, you know, I have no choice but to watch it, but you just won't see me posted up at no basketball game. Like, I cheerleaded for it, but I'm not really a basketball fan, you know. Like, I don't have, you know, favorite teams like that. I have favorite players because I think they're cute or whatever, but, like, you know, I'm not really a huge sports person. When all this happened, I text my brother because he's a Lakers fan, and I mean, what's another reason of a person being a Laker fan outside of Kobe Bryant? You know, like, everybody who I know is a Laker fan, they're like, oh, Kobe, you know, whatever, Kobe. So it's like, when that happened, you know, I was like searching everything, like looking up Vanessa's pictures, you know, how she looked, because I honestly never seen her before. Like, she's a beautiful woman, you know, but I've never like came across Kobe Bryant's Instagram when he was alive or not, looking at his feed, like his daughters. I never knew his kids play basketball. I never knew nothing. So, you know, I know, bad, but now I see, you know, all this happening, and, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so heartbreaking. You know, it's like, how is Vanessa even going on with her life at this point? You know, like, knowing her daughter was taking, as well as her husband, you know, that's like, how do you even, you know, how do you even process that? You know, it's like, how can you, like, how do you go on with your life? But I know with prayer, God will get her through it, you know. So, you know, I just pray for her strength, and, you know, for God to be with her every step of the way, to guide her, to give her comfort, you know. I really hope she's a believer in God. It's very, very hard to even talk about, you know. Like, I'm gonna set my my highlighted areas with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Cashew. Life is so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable, and it's like, you have to do what you love to do, you know. And the little girl, she died, you know, going to her basketball game, you know. And it's like, she died doing what she loved, you know, even though she wasn't, you know, on the court, but she still was doing whatever she loved to do, because, you know, she was, you know, on her way to her game, you know. And that's the part that gets me, you know. It's like, You never know when it's your time. You wouldn't even know it, you know? It's like, you wouldn't even see it coming, you know? People in good health. I just pray for everyone's well-being and for everybody to just, you know, find their peace in life and be content and happy with everything, because life is too short to be unhappy, you know? And that goes about with me saying, you know, I don't want to be working on the slope when I'm 30. That's what the guy has said. The guy was like, you know, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, but when it's 30, when you turn 30, be done with the slope. You know, you have a life to live. And I'm just like, you know, looking back at life right now, like, I've wasted so much time and energy. I missed out on so many opportunities in life where I could have been, you know, in a better situation if I would have been home. You know, not saying I'm in a bad situation right now, but I'm not blaming, you know, my job, because if it was meant to be, you know, it would have happened. Set my contoured areas. I'm going to go in with this Morphe palette. I got this too when I was in Anchorage. I used it probably once. It's the 8H Hi-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer palette. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. I'm going to go in with some blush. This is my Benefit blush. I've used it before on my channel. I'm not really a blush kind of gal. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeshadow. I might. Let's see. I have this Morphe 35M palette, which I attempt to use before on my channel, but never went through with it. I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm so hungry, you guys. I have not ate. I'm just going to put that in the crease. The sad thing is, I'm about to take this makeup right off. Like, what was the purpose? You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to put some brow gel on. This is the Kylie Cosmetic Brow Gel in the color Clear. And also what I used for my brows was the Kai Dip Brow in the color Dark Brown. With my, I kind of use a pencil, but not really. But the pencil, and then the spoolie and the liner, the brush. Going to set my face with the Morphe setting mist before I put on mascara. Okay, so I went ahead and put on some Smashbox lash primer on my bottom lashes. So while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my lip. Jesus. This was my Absolute New York Proof Gel lip liner in the color Coffee Bean. I'm going to take my Lime Crime in the color Buffy. This is a liquid lipstick. And then I'm going to take some of this Kylie Times Balmain lip gloss in the color Model Behavior. Should put this on. Honestly, you guys, I think I'm going to just put a little bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to go in with the color Beam right here in that Morphe palette. So really, you guys, what I want to say before we get to the end of this video is love what you do. Love, love, love. Because tomorrow's not promised. You know, you don't want to die knowing I could have did this better or I should have did this. You want to die trying, you know what I mean? But try every day to live a happy life. Say positive affirmations. Do positive things. Try to do a good deed. you know, just try to do good, because there's so much evil in this world, and it's just so much evil in this world. This world is wicked, and we are really truly living in hell these days, because this cannot be what God wanted for his earth. Like, this is not. So I just, you know, pray for each and every one of you guys to, you know, be happy, be motivated, you know, start your day off saying positive affirmations. Be happy, be thankful, be grateful, be positive, you know, be blessed, all of that, because tomorrow is not promised. You know, the littlest thing that you do for somebody can change their world instantly, change their day instantly, you know. So, you know, it may be small to you, but it's bigger to someone else, you know. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys that live, love, laugh, you know, be positive, be happy, be thankful for each and every day, every second that you get and that you got out of life, because life is short and tomorrow's not promised.